Well, y'all, the stars have lined up for bad luck. 2024 was a tough year for us. We just had a lot of unfortunates, but you can see this last little band of storms we had come through. I guess a little twister come across our place here, but this front part of the barn up here, that's a 43 wide and 60 long. That's where we keep our hay, and you can see it's wiped completely out. Luckily, that was the only damage we had. We had some trees blowed down on some fences on back behind here, but tore up 50 or 60 yards or so. But neighbor had a good bit of timber damage. But up there where we are in the hills, if any bad weather comes through, the wind gets violent here where we live. But you can see it pulled the post and all out of the ground. We had came in last year and redone the walls on that and set new posts and put that metal on there to kind of keep the cows off of the hay. But the original part of this barn was built, folks built it maybe in the late 80s, right there about 1990 or so, I think, and it was built out of just scrap material from where they used to build chicken houses. It survived Hurricane Opal. I can't believe with those new walls and new poles that it pulled it apart, but it did. It took it away. Coming in here, this is the cow lot back here. Y'all seen it before, but I guess it blew that big tree branch into the barn and broke those poles off, knocked it out, tore the gate down there. We hadn't touched anything. All that lumber was blown in there by the wind. You look up and see where all that debris come across from the hay barn and knocked holes through the roof of this one. We're glad it didn't take out this part over the cow lot. We've got a fortune tied up in that, putting those pins and gates and stuff in there. I think there's probably I've counted it before. I think there's like 48 gates under that building, maybe 52, something like that. It's a substantial amount. Glad that didn't get torn up. We do have some insurance on it. Don't know if it's going to be enough to fix it. Definitely wouldn't be if it was a total loss. But y'all look at that metal up there in that tree. It's just twisted up, blown away. It was strode like that for a quarter mile on over off of us onto the neighbor. And I know you really can't see, but on out there on those tall tree lines, there's metal stuck in the trees 40 foot high. But it seems we're probably going to have to put a whole new roof over the cow lot here and just start from scratch up there with the hay barn. You see that right there? Man, that thing took a licking to snatch that off like that. So here we are. I'm digging me a hole to push all that scrap tin and metal and stuff off in. Hard digging here. You get down about 4 foot and it gets into some pretty tough rock. Hard to dig in it without a ripper.